Ladies and gentlemen, remember they're changing my voice. I want to speak to you today about honoring your communities and your dead loved ones. You don't honor them by continuing the gang wars in the street, because the street code is part of the chains of colonialism. It's part of the chains of oppression, okay, that oppress every race. It even oppresses the oppressor. And quite often they don't want to admit that to themselves. If we press the oppressor with moral precision, then they will have to budge. They will have to respond. And they're not going to wipe out everyone standing up for what's right. People have to get together. They have to make a list of jobs that they're willing to do and start calculating how much money the system spends cleaning up dead bodies, how much money they spend locking them up and giving them a hard time, and say, make a new tax, calculate that money in, okay, and subsidize new businesses and startup companies and restructure the education system and build tiny homes so that the gang culture can end. I submit to you all that gang violence is a symptom and a product of neocolonialism. You've heard it before where they say, you're doing what the devil wants you to do. Okay, I can assure you that that is the case. There's lots of evidence, and I'm not going to, bring it up in this video. I have other videos where I talk about that, because I want this video to get out there. I know some people don't want some information out, but they might just share this video if I keep it brief, succinct, clear and concise. Okay? I care about the communities. I care about the kids. I'm not a racist. Okay? I want to help people. I want the communities to heal. I want people to do the right thing. And I have a plan and a bunch of ideas, and I'm sure if we come together with a committee and we come together, we can come up with even better ideas. So we can transition into a society that's worth living in, a decent society. We can clean up these streets. Southern California, Northern California, Chicago, you name it, Houston. All across America, perhaps the world, we can clean up the streets and stop the senseless violence. Senseless violence doesn't make you a man. Standing for what's right makes you a man. That's why the word ver in virtue means man. I know a lot of you have had hard lives, and I'm sorry. And I'm sorry to have to tell you, too, that that's not an excuse. The oppressor holds you down, I'm sorry. But that's not an excuse for not standing for what's right. We have to stand for what's right against the oppressor and insist on decent jobs, food, and water, and fair housing, and to combat inflation, and to restructure the school system so people who learn differently can learn effectively. People who aren't from a long line of the written tradition, but might be from a long line of oral tradition, they might learn differently. People with different metabolisms and physiology, different brain structure, things they don't tell you. Do we really have to suffer while people are shooting each other down the street, stabbing each other and beating each other senseless? Or should we truly come into the spirit of morality and accept adversity and stand for what's right? What I'm asking you all is to do what is right for yourselves, for your families, for your community, and to live fulfilling lives, and to come together and discuss exactly, precisely, exactly, in a pinpointed manner. Let's pinpoint it. How to do it. Thank you.